Hey guys, how's it going? Dan here. Um, can you guys hear me okay? Just let me know um if the sound's all right or if it's a little bit messed up, if you will. Um, apparently the sound is okay. Um, apparently the sound's okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this. Um, so today's show is gonna be a little bit different, sort of. Because I've never actually put something like this, like the story of the Vollmans. Um, it's a sad story, and like it pisses people off because of the nature of it. So basically, I'm gonna drop the link in the description pretty soon to that website. Basically, they're asking for, well, it's not them who's asking for donations. Um, it's just something that somebody that I know really wanted to help them out because um, what this man has done, to help um, children with disabilities and stuff, and special needs kids, like they special needs children, so basically. This man it's a war veteran, and he after the war, he started helping children with like special needs that you know need lots and lots of attention, and um, that they need somebody to look out for them for the rest of their life, pretty much. Um, so after the war, he started helping these children, giving them a home and caring for them, and he was a soldier in the U.S. Marines during the Vietnam, um, and the man became a pastor and started helping these kids, taking them in, like I said, and basically he had a nice chunk of Bitcoin, um, and he was a victim of a phishing attack. So from on June 6th, 2018, the man's name is Phil. Um, his trezor needed a firmware update. Somehow, Phil clicked on something that took him to a malicious website that asked him to enter the seed words. Um, as you can already tell, um, he thought he was doing the right thing. He thought it was the correct, legitimate website, and then his Bitcoin were taken. Okay, um, he saw the balance was 14.2 Bitcoins, locked it away, and 2 months later in August, Phil bought some more Bitcoin and got his Trezor out to store the Bitcoin there, to add them to his wallet address. And he noticed that the 14.2 bitcoins were moved out on July 29th, and yeah, I mean, what the hell, right? Um, well, some goddamn hacker, or I shouldn't even call him a hacker. It's more like a cracker, but um, that's not the point. Um, you can imagine that the feeling this man who's 68 years old he got, right? Like, what the hell? And he had he was gonna use those Bitcoin um to secure a future for his children and his wife. Um, so if anybody wants to, send them a little bit of Bitcoin, few donations or whatever you can. Um, we're setting up a link. I'm gonna set up a link as soon as I get it from the family. Um, so you know, um, whoever wants to help them out, um, thank you in advance. Uh, I mean, if that happened to me, right, dude? I mean, I'm not that old, right? I can at least. It's not gonna be the same if somebody took my Bitcoin. It's not gonna be the same. And whatever I get after that, it's not gonna be the same amount because the price of Bitcoin keeps increasingly getting higher and higher. You know, a lot more. What's up, Camness? How's it going, bud? So, if anybody wants to set up, send them something. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm sure they will appreciate it. We're gonna set up the website on my company, justlearnbitcoin.com. I'm gonna link to it, you know, um, as soon as I get it from the family, and I'll link it on the description of the YouTube channel. So, I mean, I'm like I said, if something like that happened to me, um, I'm young. I can possibly get some more Bitcoin back, buy some more Bitcoin. But this man's 68 years old, right? And anyway, it's not gonna be the same. Whatever I get back, if something like that happened to me, it's not gonna be the same. So I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna put it in there. As soon as I get it. I think Rocky Palumbo is also endorsing um, the website, and I think J Snip 4, the YouTube channel, um, it's supported. It's supporting and endorsing the website. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Um, moving on. Today's show is gonna be a little bit different. Um, we're gonna have a debate on my channel, and we're gonna have a debate on my channel. It's gonna be the four satoshis versus some guy that is complaining about Lightning Network. So some guy in France. So Mr. Frenchy, he He's yeller because he didn't show up. Yellow belly, and he didn't show up. At first, he told his opponent that he was ready at any time, any day. Um, it was gonna be good for him. And then he changed the story and said, "Oh, that it's gonna be today, this morning." And he said, "Well, it's not good. That time's not good for me. It's gonna, well, actually, it's gonna be on Saturday." He said Saturday wasn't good for him, and then we kind of moved it until today. And he said that it wasn't gonna be good for him because it's like 10 p.m. in France or wherever. Yeah, I mean he's French. It's 10 p.m. in France right now or something, and um, he wasn't going to gonna be able to. He wasn't gonna be able to fucking do it because um, he said it's kind of late. That was the excuse, and there you go. So he didn't really do anything. He chickened out. So there's some artist also from France, um, Pascal Boyard, I think it's his name. He made a huge portrait of Satoshi. I mean, correction, of Faketoshi with white and pink toilet paper, and he's auctioning it. He was auctioning it off. Oh my god, I can fucking talk. And yeah, it was like he has more work, and it's pretty good work. I like it, but the prices is auctioning selling it off at eh, they're like 8 Bitcoin plus. I wouldn't spend 8 Bitcoin on artwork. You know, I wouldn't do it personally. But yeah. So yeah, guys. There's that. Um, like I said, if you want to help Phil and his family, the Volmans, I'm gonna put the link on the description as soon as I get it. Um, I know I have a small audience. I know my audience is not as big as it used to be, like 930. But even at 930, I only got like a handful of views, and um, yeah. So um, if anybody in this audience wants to like send the Volmans a little bit of Bitcoin, whatever you could afford, I'm not telling you to send them, like a full Bitcoin or half a Bitcoin, whatever you guys can afford. And if we can, if you guys can share their story on social media, and that way, like more people can see what happened to this man and his family. Um, and if they want to help him, great. You know, maybe we could pull an Andreas Antonopoulos on him, and yeah, um, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. Um, if you want to set up a consultation, visit my website justfrombitcoin.com. If you want to send me some lightning uh, tips, my tipping.me account is there. If you want to sign up for Bottle.li, um, the link in the description is, it's in the description, the link. And just for signing up, you get 1,000 sats. So Yeah, and if you want to send me an on-chain transaction, an on-chain donation, the SegWit BEC32 Bitcoin address is at the bottom of the description. What else? There's gonna be a show. There's gonna be another video later on today, like around 3 my time, and perhaps like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific time. Um, Rocky Palumbo's gonna be on, and if you guys know Brian the UK Bitcoin Meister, Brian the UK Bitcoin Meister, Oh, what the hell's wrong with me today? Brian the Bitcoin Master, not Meister, like kind of Meister. No. Um, if you guys know Brian, go to his channel. He did a video yesterday with Rocky Palumbo, and he mentions some shady stuff going on with Bcash. Really shady. To the along the lines of theft. So um, go check that show out, and yeah, I mean, I'm on Twitter. I'm still on Twitter. Okay, it's at BTC Daily News, so you can send me a message there. Um, yeah. So yeah, for consultations, um, just from Bitcoin.com, we have um, a package called Arctic Arctic LTS, long term storage and end of life planning. So that one, in case, in the unfortunate event that something happens to you, um, we could set up a um, basically through that service when you get that package, right? Um, we provide you with backup. That way, in the case unfortunate event that something happens to you and you pass, you have a way to give your family your Bitcoin. Your family can access your Bitcoin. Um, we could help them, retrieving them, and think of it like a will, right? Um, so we'll distribute it to the people that you want it to get distributed to. So we help them retrieve it, and um, yeah, I mean, your descendants will have your Bitcoin the way you wanted it, and we have that service. So check that out. Um, we also have a subscription on that service, and um, we'll store um, we'll store some information, and hopefully it never happens to any of you. But I mean, we're all gonna die sooner or later, right? I'm gonna die. I mean, I could get shot by a you know stray bullet or something, and then I'm dead. Um, in this case, I don't have a wife. In my case, I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend at the moment. I did have one, but uh, yeah, things didn't go right. Didn't go well. So in the event that I was still with her, right? Um, then and if my wishes were that she gets my Bitcoin, then she would get my Bitcoin. And for the time being, like if something happens to me, um, and my wishes were that my mother, um, or my brothers, right, get my Bitcoin, then they will get my Bitcoin. Um, yeah, so we can set that up for you. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing a reaction to the Roger Ver tone-based debate that happened a few days ago. I haven't really seen it because I've been working, and I haven't really found that video. So Rocky Palumbo is gonna be on later on today, and we're gonna discuss that debate. Um, so yeah, thanks guys. Like I said, if you wanna set up a consultation, check out our packages at justmybitcoin.com. We have a trading course taught by our partner, Eric Crown. So um, for Bitcoin Pizza Day, if you go through justforbitcoin.com, you get a 10% off uh, on any package that Mr. Crown um, offers. Um, that's for trading. If you're a new guy to the Bitcoin space, don't do that. Don't trade. Right? It's like some guy told me, right? I wanted to have my website listed on his website, and he said that he couldn't allow me to list it because I promoted um, what he called expensive trading courses, that he didn't buy into the TA stuff, and then for that reason, and along a couple of others, he didn't accept me listing my website on his. Uh, well, I'm not promoting that people go and trade, right? I'm a holder. I'm a hodler. I I've only traded a couple times. I'm not an expert. I've made some good calls, but you know, um, that is it, right? Did I just get lucky? Probably, because I never look at the damn chart. I just, when I traded, I just went, and I would have a gut feeling, and I would say I think so and so poopy coin is going to go up, so might as well just buy a little bit and see what happens. I wouldn't buy a full Bitcoin out of it. Um I wouldn't buy, like point 0.2 Bitcoin. I wouldn't buy point 0.5. I will buy just a little bit, right? Um just enough. And if that happened to be the case that it went up, great, right? I made more, a little bit more Bitcoin. And if I didn't, um if I wasn't correct on my feeling, well, at least I didn't lose too much. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I'm not saying guys, go and trade. No, some people are gonna trade. It's just the way things are, right? I can tell you guys, um, from experience that on my old channel, I talked about a poopy coin. Well, it wasn't a poopy coin. It was just an airdrop, and this particular airdrop uh, was giving a percentage every Monday of new coins for whatever amount of coins you had. So that went on for about a year, and I made a nice chunk of this poopy coin, and in turn I would sell it for Bitcoin. Whenever the price on that poopy coin went up, I would sell it for Bitcoin, and I would get more Bitcoin like that. And I told my audience, don't go and buy it. You already have it for free. But people are gonna do what they're gonna do, and I get an email from a guy that wants to know which poopy coin, even though I already mentioned it on the video, and how many you needed to get the rewards. Because a lot of people think, and mainly Andy Hoffman thinks that B Rhodium is the first one that gives you strong hands program or whatever. That's what they call it. And monthly they give you for whatever amount of rhodium you have, they'll give you a little bit more. So there's people that think, well, it's the first one that gets distributed like that. No, it's not the first one. Bitcore did it, and this particular poopy coin that I was talking about is called Bitcore, right? It was free, and every Monday for the next year, because the funds eventually like ran out, they will give you a nice chunk for whatever amount of um, Bitcore coins you had. So yeah, I mean, I ended up selling it for a little bit more Bitcoin, right? And I can tell you guys, don't go and trade, but there's gonna be some people that are gonna go ahead and trade anyway. So if you're gonna do that, if you learn how to do it properly, and that's why I have Crown's program, because he's honest about what he does. Uh, some people trade, some people don't. I don't trade. I've traded a handful of times, and I haven't even traded anything this year. Um, Last year, I think I traded like two coins, and that's it. Um, Two poopy coins and a token, and I think that was about it. And I sold an airdrop for more Bitcoin. I mean, it's the same thing with the airdrops, right? I'm not promoting the airdrops, but they're gonna happen anyway, right? So might as well just take advantage of them instead of like sitting on the sidelines. People are gonna take advantage of them. They're free. Um, why the hell not? So there are some things that I don't like about airdrops and coins. Um, Mainly that they use the name Bitcoin to promote their coin. Um, I don't like that. It just confuses the hell out of people. And maybe if they come up with a name that's not related to Bitcoin, right? But what do you think? Like, it's not gonna get as much attention as it used to in 2017. Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin whatever, and then there was like Bitcoin God, Bitcoin Faith, Bitcoin Jesus. No, I'm just kidding about Bitcoin Jesus. Um, Bitcoin Lambo, Micro Bitcoin. Like they just came up with a bunch of ridiculous names. Um, Maybe if they wouldn't call it Bitcoin, I would be okay with them. Like clams. Bitcore didn't call it Bitcoin. It was called Bitcore. It looked like a Bitcoin. The logo looks uh, like a Bitcoin logo, except it's pink, right? Um, I really didn't like that. Um, but what are you gonna do? Like the logo is open source, just as the code and as the name, the white paper and everything. So they're gonna do whatever. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. It's getting kind of long. Um, and like I said, just from Bitcoin.com, Bottle.li, sign up, get 1,000 free satoshis just for signing up. Tipping.me if you wanna send me a micro lightning tip. a few sats, I would appreciate it. You don't have to. Um, like the same thing with the on-chain transactions. The BTC address, it's on the description. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with Rocky Palumbo later on today, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out.